Hi everyone, Sarah Jane representing just around the corner here. This week we are talking about dog-friendly trails in Plymouth, Massachusetts, part 1. So we're going to share with you 5 awesome trails right in our backyard here in Plymouth or the surrounding area. So before we jump into those 5, let's talk about why we should take our dogs to the trails. So number 1, exercise. Exercise is the #1 contributor to your dog's overall health. It's super important, and these trails mix it up for them and are a fun way to get that exercise in. Another reason is the mental stimulation. So they're going to a new place, there are new scents, new things to see, new squirrels, new birds, new people. So there's so much mental stimulation that again is just super important for their overall health and contentedness. Another reason is it's like a revitalized shot for them, right? You've got all this mental stimulation, they're out there with other dogs, they're vibing, picking up on those energies, and ultimately that's going to make them so much more content and happy at home. Lastly, let's get to know our town, right? So Plymouth is 100 square miles, which is huge, and also there's 365 ponds. Where are these ponds? Have you been to them? What are they all about? How well do we really know our town? So these 5 trails are going to be a great way to dip our toes into getting to know your backyard. So the first place is Ellisville Harbor State Park. If you haven't been there, it is a must, especially with your dog. So one of the things to point out on this one is the beach at the end of the trail. It's a down and back trail, and when you get to the beach, it is closed to dogs from April 1st to September 15th, but we're well into September now, so stay tuned for September 15th, and then they can run free on that beach. Some dogs are let off of leash on this one, but many are not, so always be aware that there may be dogs off leash. This one is almost just shy of a mile down and back, so that's a good healthy walk, and it's also going to be a little bit, uphill on the way back and then downhill on the way there, so be mindful of that. It is a dirt path, not paved, not stroller friendly, just so you know. The second one is Hedge's Pond Loop. So if you've been to Hedge's Pond, you have to check out the loop. If you haven't been at all, the pond is gorgeous. Crystal clear, sandy bottom beach, so nice. It's dog friendly. Again, this one, a lot of dogs go off leash, so if your dog has trouble with that, you might want to look at some of the other ones that we're talking about today. This is a 1.6 mile loop, and you do need a beach sticker during the on season, so summer months. You can log onto their website to know those specific dates, but again, we just had Labor Day, so the summer season, good and bad, is coming to a close, and so that means that a lot of these places we can take our dogs are opening back up, which is a dog owner's paradise, so we're looking forward to that. The third one is the Plymouth Town Forest Trail. So this one is probably the least known and least occupied. So for anyone who really wants to get out and be, away from the crowds, away from other dogs, this one might be a good one for you. It's 3 miles, so it's a nice hike for you and your pup. It is going to be open year-round, so you don't have to worry about a parking sticker or anything like that. There are 3 ponds along this trail, so check those out. Nice picnic spots that you can stop for a break, obviously a water for the pup, and it's just an overall great afternoon spent kind of more remote, again on a dirt path, not stroller friendly, and I say that because I have a little one and a dog, and so I'm usually trying to marry the two. But this next one, the Cape Cod Canal. Folks, if you haven't been, you're crazy. You gotta get out there to the Cape Cod Canal. It's gorgeous, it's paved the entire ways. It's 7 miles total. Obviously you can hop on and hop off as you please. There are so many different parking lots across the entire 7 miles of it. You have a view of the beautiful canal the entire time. One end you've got Scusset Beach, which is gorgeous. There's the jetty there, a nice spot to take a picnic or to have a water break for the pup. and overall it is just super dog friendly. The dog does have to be on leash at all times for this one, so those of you who prefer that anyway, this is a great spot for you. And again, paved all the way, so super stroller friendly if you're multitasking, fur baby and human baby. The last one is the Plymouth Harbor Trail at Nelson Memorial Park. This one is also not as well used. So this is super flat, which is great. It's 2.9 miles, so just shy of 3 miles. It's basically a down and back, straight shot, totally flat, paved partially. There are some spots that aren't so paved, but stroller friendly, or if you just need a path that's gonna be more leveled off, whether it's for you or your dog, this is a great one. There's parking right at the beginning at Nelson Park, and it goes all the way down close towards Cordage. So that is a beautiful one. If you know the area, you know you're gonna get beautiful harbor views most of the way, which is always a bonus. And this one is just super dog friendly, again on leash for this one. So if you prefer that, which so many people do, it's just, you know, a safe way for your pup to get out there. But it does have a lot of other dogs that are going to be on this trail, but it's beautiful. All 5 of these have so much beauty to offer, and the energy and the people that you're going to meet, it's just such a fun way. Everyone knows that these 5 trails are extremely dog friendly, so that's something that you won't have to run into, like, whoops, I brought my dog, is that okay? So check out these 5: Ellisville Harbor State Park, Hedges Pond Loop, don't forget to check out the pond, Plymouth Town Forest Trail, Cape Cod Canal, and the Plymouth Harbor Trail at Nelson Park. Those are 5 that you have to get out there and see right in your own backyard. Just remember, when you're out on these trails, pick up after your dog. If you don't see a trash barrel, hang on to it. I know you might think it's gross, but it's more gross to leave litter around. So pick up after your dog, and as always, respect others. If another dog is approaching you and they're off leash, you know, respect everyone's decisions and kind of stay in your own lane if something is happening that you want to avoid. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. We hope that you share with us if you hit one of these trails. You can comment on our blog at justaroundthecornerpetsit.com/blog, and also, of course, you can comment in this video as well. We would love to hear from you. Share photos and your experiences using these trails, and we can't wait to hear from you. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and we will see you soon.